You guys, hi, and welcome to this peace transmission number 12, whale music. So find a comfortable seat, lie down, whatever works for your body today. Connecting with your breath, allow every exhalation to take you closer to relaxation. We begin with a story today, a biblical story of Jonah and the whale. And the bones of the story is that God is upset with a particular city and is full of sin, and he sends Jonah to kind of equalize this city, to sort of put it right. And Jonah tries to escape this task by boarding a boat and sailing away. But the boat capsizes and he is swallowed by a big fish, which is presumed to be a whale. Jonah spends 3 days and 3 nights praying for forgiveness, and eventually the whale spits him out. And Jonah goes to the city and recalls his story, and the people repent too, and so they too are saved. And we can see this theme repeated in the children's story of Pinocchio, particularly the Disney version, where Pinocchio is in the belly of the whale. So he can see his own dishonesty and mistakes. And eventually he sets a fire inside the whale and he is spat out along with his father Geppetto. And Pinocchio dies trying to save his father from drowning, thus becoming a real boy. So there's this theme of being in the belly of the whale where we face ourselves so that we can improve and move forward in our story. So today we're working with the magic of the whale. So let's take another deep breath, breathe deeply. Excuse me. Breathe deeply as if to follow your breath from the top to the bottom of the ocean. And then as you inhale, return. And as you exhale, see how far down you can travel the breath. Keep dropping down. And with every exhalation, let go, relax a little more. Dropping to the bottom of the ocean. And you'll find that the depths of your breath are reflecting the waves of the ocean. Where we can all connect with the whales, the largest of all air-breathing mammals. So big, deep breaths now. Slow and deepen your breath as you take your deep dive down. Start to connect your breathing with your heart. Begin to breathe to and from your heart. Not only dropping your breath down to the bottom of the ocean, but allow your heart to dive deep into this ocean of pure presence. Like a beautiful jewel, let it drop to the bottom of the ocean. Stay within your heart. Sit within your heart. Sitting on the bottom of the ocean, let your heart become the belly of the whale. And drop your mind into your heart. Allow your mind to be humbled in the presence of your heart, or in the belly of the whale. Allow your mind to be humbled in the stillness, peace in the depth. Dropping your mind into your heart. Within the space of a busy week, our heart can show us our part in things. And this takes us out of duality and back home to peace. And sitting within the belly of the whale, we start to see if we could have done things differently. Perhaps there is somebody we might be ready to apologize to. Somebody we have projected negativity onto. Perhaps we have neglected a duty or fallen short in some kind of task. Perhaps we have not served or loved to our fullest capacity. Perhaps we've been selfish or dishonest about our feelings. The belly of the whale, or our loving heart, holds us as we reflect. And we might feel sorry. But lovelies, do not see this as a punishment. Instead, see this as a way to improve a situation or our own behaviors, not to feel guilt about that situation or to diminish ourselves or our feelings. Take a moment to see your part in your story. within the space of a busy week, it can be so useful to see our part in things. This takes us out of duality and back home to peace. So sit within your heart or the belly of the whale just to see what's there. And remember, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes from time to time. But when we get more acquainted with our own mistakes, it can truly help us to understand the mistakes of others and become more naturally forgiving. When we sit within the belly of the whale, we are given a beautiful chance to revise and redraft our story. Jonah saved an entire city through his own experience with the whale. Through seeing his own unconscious wrongdoings, he created his own transmission of understanding and brought peace to many people. And we can consider the possibility that the whale might have a stronger connection to goodness than we thought possible. When we sit within the belly of the whale, the God, Goddess, the goodness, the great spirit, the great mystery, or whatever you perceive higher intelligence of creation to be, is closer. So within the whale, we can change the direction of our story. we can consider the possibility that within the whale we are that little bit closer to the God Goddess, Great Spirit, Great Mystery, or the higher intelligence of creation. Within the whale and within the space of a busy week, it can be useful to see our part in things. This can take us out of duality and back to peace. So really start to see your part in your story now, lovelies. Be in truth. Is there any way that you can serve your story better? How might you do this? So within the space of a busy week, it can be useful to see our part in things. This takes us out of duality and back to peace. It can be useful to see and release the things that make us feel less than we are. When we connect with the whales, we can also release repressed tensions and emotions through the voice that have been built up over time. So through your voice, you can now join and create a sea of Oms. Really use your voice to release any repressed tensions and emotions that have built up over time. So lovely as when we sit within the belly of the whale. The God, Goddess, the goodness, the great spirit, the great mystery, or whatever you perceive the higher intelligence of creation to be, is thought to be closer. So within the whale, we can change the direction of our story. In some cultures, it is thought that whales are higher than us in their cognizance of the larger creation story, and better than us in praising and serving that story. So in other words, closer to God. In indigenous cultures, whales are said to swim the songlines into the earth like a musical score, and that they can carry our learning, our goodness, and our improvements with them directly into the earth. So together today, through reflection and resonance, we can write more and more beautiful music. Recreating and redrafting our beautiful, beautiful stories. And our stories are carried through this whale music, carried deep into the songlines of our earth, healing duality and creating higher frequencies of healing and peace. The whale is a truly wondrous creature that we ask to assist our transmission of peace today. Breathe your breath down into the depths of the ocean. And from these depths, you can watch your whale swimming gently into the distance. Sending with that whale so much love and gratitude. Feeling your body ground. Feeling your story changed somewhat. Feeling love and peace. With so much love and with so much peace. Namaste.